Good evening and welcome to Shutter Story. It is quite the unique take to a horror game. So it's all about pictures and videos and trying to find the little hints and tricks. The music's definitely getting louder, but this is the demo. I've seen a teeny bit of it as I was falling asleep yesterday. And it looks so good, I have to try it for myself. So let's get started. Another game that I would be interested to definitely give a go at the full release as well, by the looks of things. Let's knock. No. Hey, this is Eli. Thank God you're here. I've been waiting. Marianne. Hi, welcome. Come in, come in. Why are you making your friend wait outside? Come, we've been waiting for you. That's weird. Really? Waiting? Robert, hey there, son. Good to see you. Eli, hey, come take a seat. I want to talk to you. So it seems like we know the family? No, I didn't get to choose. Did you get it? Yes. Will it work? The reviews look good. What did I get? Relax. I know this photography stuff. I know how it works. You go click and it's... No, I'm joking. Food's ready, everyone. Oh, there goes the breaker. Oh, great timing. It's the fuse again. I'll get it. Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell's with the face and the body behind you, my lady. Really? No one's noticing the grudge-like figure on the wall? Everything just keeps breaking down all the time. It really drives me up the wall. That spot of mold, for instance, that's a different type of driving up the wall. You can drive in the wall, out the wall, around the wall. A few nights ago, it appeared on its own. A few nights ago, I would have moved out. I've got some bleach, so that's my Sunday sorted, I guess. Does not work with mold. Come on, I'm sure he doesn't want to hear about our household issues. Do you mind turning the TV off for a bit? It's important. The market might finally recover this year. Oh, look, it's a little baby. What's her name? She's Lily. She's 5 months now. Tell you what, kid, never have children. They have a lot of responsibility. Don't say that. Ignore him. He's just sleep deprived. See what I mean? It's your family. It's worth every bit of energy you put into it. I know, sis. I know. Eli was telling me earlier that you're into photography. And photo editing, photo manipulation, you know, that kind of stuff. I want to take a photograph that is remembered years from now. Capturing something no one has ever seen before. Ambitious. I respect that. Your friend here has taken up the tuba. He's a little off key, but at least it'd be easy to find him if he ever got lost. Shush. I'm so proud of him. He always wanted to learn music, but never had the time. Shall we head in? Ah, yes. You two are gonna go try out that new game, right? A game? No, actually, it's a software that Yes, it's a soft game. Yep, it's a software game. Yep, come on, let's go. Why the tuba, my dude? Come on, it's in my bedroom. Piece of shit. Oh, hello, didn't see you there. Shoo now. I'd rather you didn't see this until the wall's all cleaned up. May I suggest ammonia? And gasoline can get a lot of shit off shit. I'm just saying, it stinks to high heaven. I would open every window. I would take the wee one to the neighbors, but a bit of gasoline pulls it right off. And I'm not joking. That's actually a hospital thing. I wouldn't suggest drinking it though. Where am I going? Oh, hey, dude. I see I get so much choice. Hey, Eli. Oh, Mike, tell me, what's going on? It started a few weeks ago. Well, now that I think about it, small things have been happening for the past year. There's always objects that seem to rearrange themselves. My room basically seems to clean itself. At first I thought it was my mum, but it happens even when no one's home. You're making me wish I was haunted. It's not funny. At night I hear sounds, as if the walls were alive and talking to each other, planning something. And what my mum said, things keep breaking down constantly. Mold appears and then disappears a few days later. One day, I saw like a dozen worms swimming in the toilet water. When I came back with Dad, they were gone. And the photos. I was flipping through our album yesterday and I swear I saw something. But when I went back, it was gone. I just couldn't find it again. My parents think I'm imagining things. Too many horror movies, they said. You told them? I tried. They won't listen. So now you're my only hope. If we show them some proof, something in the photos, then maybe. Yes. If we find something that would be pretty conclusive, unless, you know, they know what Photoshop is. You don't believe me, do you? Well, I sure as hell want to. This would be huge for me if we find something. Come on, let's see what you got. Earthquake test. And that's how you start an old-time 90s computer. Everything's fine, kids. Carry on. It's not fine. Me trying to get my monitor to work. Nice hat. These are all the photos we have. I transferred them to the PC like you asked. I added in the captions my mum had written for them in the albums. Hopefully that helps. Great, let's see what we find here, shall we? Hey there, welcome to Spectral Aware. Yeah. Yes? Oh, you have to click the next. Spectral Aware is a tool that helps you hunt hidden anomalies, specters, and ghosts in photos and videos with the help of a variety of filter and exposure settings. My god, sorry, my intestines are fighting me. Okay. Play with different settings and see if anything shows up. Spooky. This handy guide can help you identify what kind of haunting you're looking at. If you see something, mark it as haunted and select the anomaly type in the checklist. Otherwise, if you don't see anything, mark it as safe. Remember, hauntings are rare. Most photos don't contain a haunting. Not sure what kind of anomaly it is? Check the guide. But remember, once you've made a choice, you can't go back until the analysis is complete. So make sure you've got it right before hitting submit. Happy haunting. Okay, May 11th, 2001, Eli in Mexico. Or Mexico. Okay. I'm assuming this is just a tester and there's not actually anything here. Negatives. I don't see anything. People are blue, so this is just too sunny. I'm gonna say this one's safe just because it's the first one we get. Say this one's safe. Oh, it's a little baby. Oh, it's a terrifying little baby. I really hope that's part of the bed. You see that? Right there. Okay. Nothing there. Pull this down. Turn on the negatives. Seeing anything? It's just a little baby. What's not to love about the little babies? Okay, everything seems a-okay. Didn't see anything weird. I'm hoping that's just part of the bed or something. It must be. Let's have a look at the guide real quick. Guide! Introduction, I'm good. Apparitions. Apparitions is the most recognizable indicators of a paranormal presence, commonly referred to as ghostly figures. These are human-like forms that may manifest in a variety of ways and are not obvious at first glance. Well, it seems decently obvious. Figures and silhouettes, unidentified individuals, and doppelgangers. Those are the common indicators. And ghosts. Oh, it's a body with the head missing. I see. I think. Ghostly figures appear. Figures and silhouettes. Ghostly figures appear in many forms, often taking the shape of translucent. Sorry. My tongue's not made for these words. Human silhouettes. They may resemble known individuals, but most reports describe them as strangers, likely tied to the history of the location where the image was captured. It's possible to mistake a living person for a ghost due to long exposure in cameras. Oh. Humans leave duplicates of themselves in case of movement, but true ghost apparitions are singular. So, increasing contrast and exposure and using negative filters help surface the barely visible apparitions of a man standing at the top center of the stairs. Okay. And down here, this photo was taken a month after the subject's sister passed away. Behind her, a faint, translucent form resembling her sister can be seen. Yep, well, that one's a bit more obvious than this one up here. So since they are semi-transparent, apparitions often blend into shadows or overexposed areas. Adjust exposure and contrast to make them visible or invert the image to its negative. In videos, scrub carefully as they may fade in and out of view. Apparitions may also leave cold spots, so thermal filter does a good job at catching their presence. Okay. Behind the shed. Let's see, unidentified individuals or doppelgangers. Ordinarily, there'd be nothing unusual about the photo bomber in the back, except you took this photo in your home and no one else was there. These might appear normal, but they couldn't have been present when the image was captured. They may even appear incompletely formed as disembodied limbs, heads, or other body parts. Okay, so we're looking for heads. Or feet. Feet pics. They may even resemble someone you know, posing as if they belong. Your brother who lives in another country, a friend long deceased, or someone already in the photo. Twice. Miss Chang's daughter took this photo of her, only to notice her father clearly visible in the background after developing it. But Mr. Chang was away in London at the time. Did the anomaly take his form to appear safe and familiar in case it was seen? Oh, hell no. The father of the girl in the foreground took this photo on private property. With no one else present at the time, only after development was the faint figure behind the shed wearing historic clothing of Victorian style was noticed. This lady here? Or these? I can't quite tell. I don't have my glasses on because I need the eye tracker to work. Oh no, I'm gonna need my glasses and then the eye tracker's gonna make me all twitchy again. Observe closely to catch these anomalies. Check the date and location of the footage. Does the subject belong? Check for extra hands or limbs hiding in plain sight. Doppelgangers appear fully formed, so filters or image adjustments are rarely needed to detect them. Obviously. Downloading, please check back later. Okay. In possible events. Taking a closer look, one can see that there is a car in the sky emerging from behind the hotel building in the background. The jokes that could be made. The jokes. Not many things were chilling as seeing a fully formed ghost in the photograph, but hauntings often manifest in more subtle ways. Sometimes it's something as simply defies logic, something that makes you go, wait, that doesn't make sense, goes under this category. Common indicators of impossible events include world inconsistencies and autonomous objects. I did say that right, did I? These usually involve inanimate objects, hinting at the possible poltergeist activity. Floating objects are the most common, but anything that defies the laws of physics falls under this category. When reviewing videos, watch for objects that move or shift on their own without any visible cause. Detection. It's easy to dismiss this as natural phenomena, like an object dropped or thrown by someone. Check whether there's a logical source and if the motion makes sense within the scene. This can mostly be deduced with the naked eye. This would, like top right here, this would easily be dismissed for a frisbee if the photographer and his son weren't the only ones on the beach at the time. No, that's aliens. And then over here, we have, this tree was struck by lightning over a year ago, leaving it just a stump behind. In the photo taken a few months after the incident, the missing part can be seen again floating a few meters above where it once stood. Oh yeah, look! So you got tree, no tree, tree. Okay. World inconsistencies. That's a giant ass deer. Sorry, I got distracted. These are glitches in reality and can manifest in a variety of ways. A clock with extra hands, snow in the desert, or rain indoors. These may immediately stick out as a do not belong to a scene or natural objects, but with unexpected scale or form. If you find yourself stuck trying to make sense of what you're seeing, it's most likely an inconsistency. Please don't make me say it. Anomaly. Let's have a look. Detection. If you're unable to explain it logically, then it's probably a world. I'm not saying that again. Mostly, you can easily spot these without any filters or manipulation, but exposure settings can help reveal them if they're hidden in the shadows. We'll do top right. At first glance, it looks like a quaint photograph of a deer in the background, until you realize its proportions don't make sense as it towers over the shed like a creature from a dream. Yeah, that's a 70-foot tall deer. No one else seen that? And then over here, we have taken in a landlocked region, miles away from any coastline. This photo shows a wall of water in the background. Even if the ocean was nearby, the horizon is too high in the sky to be natural, and it is. Now that would do it. And that's it for there. So let's go back. Can I leave? Okay. Now we're gonna say this one's safe. Now what do we have here? August 22nd, 1999. Birthday boy waiting for his favorite breakfast. Oh, we can full screen it. Okay. Uh-oh. The unfull screen's behind me, isn't it? Oh no. There we go. Okay, let's see. I'm immediately questioning what this is. I'm not sure what's it. That's creepy. I'm I'm unsure what that is. Maybe world anomaly. This here. Why is there a knife just flinging itself? That's a knife, right? Someone really doesn't want to do breakfast. We're gonna do that. November 24th, 1988. Baby Eli helping out in the kitchen. Oh, look at the little baby. Look at his little soul shoes. Hey? He's just helping out in the kitchen. Seen anything there? Everything twice just to make sure. I mean, everything looks fine. He's just got his bucket of water and his little... Should be moved a little closer if he's helping. Look. Well, this looks fine. I don't see anything wrong with this. Let me know down below if I missed something, because I am the master of missing the obvious, so do let me know. So you got what? A purse, a few ladies' bits and pieces there. You got the kitchen, just odds and ends. Paper on the sides, usual, I would say, for bills and things. I mean, they don't even need the music for me to go, oh hell no, to back there. Do you see that? Yeah, we see it. Do you see it now? There he is. Turn that back there. There he is. Did she drink gasoline? You know I'm busy with my soft game. Oh, kid's off. It's a little touchy, but I mean it is a demo. Oh my god, Grandma, what happened? Thomas, what is wrong with me? Oh god. Relax, Tom, it's fine. She's fine. She just fell. Fine. Wait, what did he do? Mother's right. She just needs rest. Shouldn't we call a doctor? An ambulance, maybe? An ambulance? Come on now. You know how much those cost. You always worry too much. Everything's fine. Did Thomas push her? I didn't do anything, right? Oh, God. He pushed? He must have. Breathe, Tom. Long breaths. Everything's fine, okay? I've told you before, something's wrong with this house. Oh, don't start with your ghost stories again. Will everyone just relax? Hey, man. Can you get a print of that photo we saw? We should show it to them. Oh. It is a teeny bit buggy for me, but again, it's just a demo. Photo. I like the family tree up there. Mom, take a look at this photo. Do you see it now? Eh? My photo? What am I supposed to be looking at? Don't you see it? We were alone that day. There's a face. Huh. I don't see anything. Why don't you get back to your games? We'll get Grandma to bed. Go on now. It's not fine. Everything's not fine. She just won't admit it. I don't know why. We really need to find some photos of clear evidence now if we're going to convince them. I don't know why, but things are about to get much, much worse. Right, back to my soft games. Guide entry unlocks spectral forms. Spectral forms. A haunting presence may appear on camera in the form of wispy, mist-like shapes or dark, unidentified shadows. These differ from apparitions in that they appear gaseous and lack texture and a clear definition, with soft, faded edges. Common indicators of spectral forms include mist and shadow figures. Mist appears cloudy, gaseous forms reminiscent of the classic image of a spirit. They may have a faint human outline or appear completely formless. They lack features and are usually white or pale in color. Typically invisible to the naked eye, they tend to reveal themselves only in photos and videos. Their movement is visibly intentional, making them distinct from natural mist or fog. Skeptics attribute their appearance to smoke or fog, but this can be dismissed if there's no logical source for the I refuse. Lowering exposure and increasing contrast can help separate mist from bright backgrounds. A negative can reveal them as darkened patches, and a thermal filter can detect the cold spots they leave behind. To rule out natural causes like fog, check whether the mist behaves logically. Does it have a clear source? Does it move around in a conscious manner? Is it just fog? Right, top right. Faint mist-like streaks can be seen either side of the child with no clear source. At the time of the photograph, he seemed visibly distracted, entranced by something just out of frame. The mist, however, only appeared after the photo was developed. Oh, hell no. Shadowy figures are mist's darker counterparts. Like mist, they lack defining features such as faces, clothing, or color variation. They absorb light rather than reflect it, remaining dark even when directly under a light source. They may appear semi-transparent and smoky, or completely solid and black, sometimes shaped like a human figure and other times formless. This unnatural interaction with light is what separates them from ordinary shadows, such as those cast by the photographer and someone outside the frame. Detection. When increasing exposure and contrast, it will not reveal any features. It can help separate these figures from the background. Like with mist, thermal and negative filters are particularly helpful here. Also, carefully assess wherever any visible shadow could realistically belong to a person off camera, or if there's any logical source for a natural shadow. And top right is this famous photograph by world-renowned urban photographer Marcus Klein has sparked endless debate since its publication in 1995. Many theories have been proposed, but the unmistakably human-like figure in the right side of frame remains hard to explain to this day. Right there. Yep, he's just chilling. And that's that. Who do we have here? Oh, look at the little baby. Thomas, Mum, Dad, and I don't remember where this is from. Do you see the face? It's just curly hair. It's just curly hair. The face in the shadow. I mean, I'm just seeing things. Is the dad okay? Oh, that baby. Look at that little baby. Oh. Demon baby. Hey. Okay, there's nothing there. It must just be a crease in the picture itself. It's just curls, right? Curls in the shadow. Yes. Safe. Hello, white wispy thing. See that, right? Right. Hang on. Right there. There it is. What's doing back there, buddy? See, look, disappeared. Oh, there it is again. Okay, what do we have here? I do like these nice simple ones. So I think it's a lot less simple. Seeing anything? I think this one's okay. I'm just making sure there's nothing in this little area here, but I'm not seeing... I mean, it could just be a dark hallway, so I think this one's safe. It says I'm probably missing a demon. A very obvious demon. So that one's safe. What do we have here? Dad at his new job in the factory. Alright, Daddy-o. Not seeing anything. Shadow's about right. That makes sense because of the pallets in front of it and the lights going that way. He's good. That's fine. Do I see anything back here? Right, lights. I would say safe. Hi there, looks like you've uploaded your first video. Nice. When analyzing videos, it's important to get a hang of media control buttons. Something spooky could be hiding in any frame. The anomaly categories are the same as those in photos. Yep, whenever you're stuck, I was always happy hunting. Video clip 01, March 21st, 2002. Watching TV? Is there any, is that it? Just watching TV? Focus. Second, I'm just watching this corner like a hawk. No, he comes into frame, that's all fine. What about negative? Oh. Of the white. Try like this. He's absorbed this one. This is video clip 01. And he does react. They do talk or something when the kid comes in, so. Because if we watch here, let's say when he should, I actually zoom in, I don't think. No, not in this video. Yeah, they interact with each other. That one's safe. 1920s, great-grandparents and great-aunt, possibly taken a few days after immigrating. Oh, the ripped part. You would rip it. Okay, we'll just do an out first. Oh, that's nice. I can see a lot better now. Right? Yes. Just those three? I don't see anything abnormal there. This must be a rip or something. For some reason, this is throwing me. Of all things. I'm not seeing anything else. It's got the music like I should be noticing something. But there should be 3 of them in the photo. This could just be wear and tear. Honestly, I'd say safe. Okay. 1920s. Great grandpa, great aunt, and name corrupt. File name corrupted. Great grandpa, he was probably a kid? No. Yeah, no. Great grandparents, so that's him there. And grand aunt. Grand aunt, check. He should be there. He's looking a bit thicker this time, but you know, a bit better suit, so forth. Who the hell are you? Wait. She fades. Is she? Nah, something's off with this one. You see how the rest of them react and she's just dark? See? Let's say apparition. I don't think she's there on that one. Okay, what do we have here? At the church with mum and dad. Okay. I'm just looking behind them first before I zoom in and focus on them. Okay. Got that. Mum Mum. Right? So Mum's like hand next to the kid, hand on her purse. The little kids, one hand here, another hand behind somewhere, probably holding Mum's back. So if we assume Dad's trying to hold on to the kid so it doesn't yeet itself off. Whose hand's this? Who's... Or if Dad's one hand on the kid, one hand on the mum, whose hand's this? I would explain the face. What was it? Body parts, right? Sorry about that. Quick break while someone was in the background. And just had a quick nip to the toilet, and I've accidentally set off the cats again. So you're gonna hear them crying in the background. They've stopped now because I'm talking and they think it's at them. You're not in trouble, guys. I'm just finishing my demo. Okay? I'm just finishing the demo. You're fine. You're twerps, but you're fine. You're fine. The head tilts aren't gonna get you snacks any faster. Oh, and he's off. He's upset now. I don't know how you pronounce this. So we're gonna call it Sim. We're just gonna call it Sim. Keep it easy. A presence may reveal itself by forming the likeness of a face of a human-like figure within trees, clouds, or man-made structures like the floors and the walls, often resembling religious iconography. I don't know. These manifest of their own accord, further evidence of the unexplainable breaking into our rational world. Common indicators include faces, figures, and silhouettes. Wow, I wonder where we've seen one of those before. Perhaps the most recognizable instance of this is in a floor of a house in Spain, with a human face-like discoloration emerging from the tiles. Their unexplained appearance have made them one of the most debated paranormal phenomena of the 20th century. That is dirt. Sorry, my cats are now having a French kiss-off by the looks of things. Faces. For centuries, faces have appeared on walls, tree bark, and even burnt toast. The idea immediately recalls the Shroud of Turin, which is perhaps why many instances of this... Pareidolia? I don't know. The tendency to see faces in random patterns is big words. Me no do big words, okay? I'm sorry. I spent all my life in hospital. Ask me to how to, you know, look after an MRI, get a patient 1, 2, 3 for the MRI. I got you. Big words, no. Can you two take your French kissing back to the bed or something? Why is it on the table? Sorry. These faces often resemble people who have had a connection to the location. Someone who once lived there or someone still buried beneath it. Detection. These faces tend to blend into the textures of the wall or other surfaces to make them clearly visible. Increasing contrast may help, but make sure to observe the media as carefully as possible, as they often hide in plain sight. In some cases, viewing the negative may further separate the face from its background. Bottom left is in 1912, a sailor named Edward Reed was murdered by the shores of the Greywater Cove, Maine. It is said that a face resembling his likeness continued to appear in the waves for nearly a year after his death. and only stopped after January 8th, 1913, the day his killers received the death penalty. Thank you, Charlie. No, no, go on. Psh, psh. Go on. Thank you. Sorry, I grabbed a can of Sprite and he was going for it. God. He won't drink anything unless it's in one of my cups, will he? And top right is a face bearing a striking resemblance to the Shroud of Turin appeared on the side of a building in Barcelona, Spain on April 4th, 1999. Yep, on Easter Sunday. Visitors flocked to the location, placing candles and shrines on the street below, convinced it was a clear sign of a miracle. Or dirt. This continued until 2001 when vandals defaced the site with graffiti, forcing the municipal to repaint the building. Undeterred, the faithful continued to visit the site with offerings. I mean, I'm not that type. But if someone wants to be the type to see something, hear something, and think it's a deity, I'm not against it. Oh, Jesus. Figures and silhouettes. While faces are immediately recognizable to the human physique, this can appear more subtly in the natural world, requires a bit more work and observation to identify. While similar to apparitions or shadows with the silhouette-like forms, these anomalies are distinct in the shapes emerged from natural objects such as cloud, trees, or water. Detecting human figures hidden in plain sight requires careful observation. Filters and exposure settings are usually not needed for these, but raising the exposure can help in the case of dark, underexposed photos. And need I say it, top right seems to talk for itself, the clouds. The clouds here take on the shape of a man with a mane and a beard, or a woman looking down at her child. And bottom left is this photo shows the fountain spray taking the startling likeness to the Madonna with child. Formed in a fountain that typically shoots straight up without aberrations. The photo caused quite a stir when it was released to the public. No, naturally. Okay, back to looking at our photos. So here we have March 8th, 1980 at the pier with Rob just after our wedding. Good for you. Congratulations. Okay. Is that a broken window up there? I'm looking everywhere by, but I'm missing something super obvious. I'm not. There's no extra hands in this one. That looks like a broken window. I'll assume. No extra hands? Good. Yeah, it looks like a broken window. We'll call that safe. What do we have here? Oh. Hello. Oh. Oh, there's something that slips by. Hang on. Right here. maybe? That moves on its own. And then, okay, so that would be in possible events. Filter unlock night vision. Uh-oh. This isn't gonna go well for anyone involved, is it? I know, Charlie, I know. Green vision. Charlie! Come on. He's standing right in front of the monitor. Naturally. Oh, it's an interesting looking baby you got there. We'll go to this one. Dad with baby Eli. Oh. Okay. I'm thinking Mummy's more haunted than the bit of, what's his name? Matthew? I'm not seeing anything. Okay, so that would, yeah, so negative would be reflecting, night vision. Seems safe. Eli with mum and dad. Okay. I'm already seeing what I'm thinking, but I'm just double checking it. Yeah, see? I don't think you're allowed to choose more than one at the moment, so I'm guessing our new sim is going to be it for this one. Because if that doesn't look like a sleeping person's head, yeah. There we go. Another okie doke. Oh, I turned that over as a joke. Oh. That's terrifying. Look, you can see just like the more you look, the more they are. You see that? Oh. Okay, so you can't use this. Okay, so negative is completely useless. You see that? You see how many of them there are? Play. So... Now, would those be like ghostly figures? Because this one I think had a face. Would that be, because if you go back to here, these are there's no curtains here, so there shouldn't be, I think, spectral forms. I think we got ourselves some darky people. No. Shades. I think we have shades. I think we have shades. I need to go to bed earlier. Oh, this one's sweet. Oh, come on, what could go wrong with this one? Don't do me like that. Don't do something weird in grandma's, like... That's terrifying. Mum and I at home. Wait. Okay, Mum and I at home. It's a selfie. Oh, God. Not seeing anything. my stomach. Again. No. Don't know what you can see here. It says Mum and I at home. September 7th, 2002, which, I mean, you can take selfies by then. Looks normal. This looks like her curls and stuff. It doesn't... Hey man, come take a look at this. Wait. Oh. Hey, check it out. I want to show you something. Okay. Oh. Oh. Have you thought about moving? What the hell? You see? See what I told you? This is not normal. What are you two doing here? Eli, what's wrong with you? Why would you show something like this to a guest? But Mum, remember what I told you about the worms in the bathroom? This isn't normal. This is the last time I'm telling you I don't want to hear about your ghost stories anymore. Son, you should know better. Come on, you know how it gets, don't you? Now go, I have some cleaning to do. Come on, man, this is hopeless. Either you buried someone in the wall and didn't, like, wrap them properly, or you got issues. Yo, is Grandma okay? I know her, they're not gonna listen to us. Even if we show them photos, they'll say it's the software adding it in. It's because you're kids, you know. We can do something ourselves. What? Get rid of whatever's haunting this house. Exercise it. How? So the software, it'll give us a final result once we've categorized all the photos. What result? The right exorcism process for whatever entity is haunting this house. I hope this works. Oh, and that's it for the demo. You found 8 out of 8 hauntings. You missed really? One of those were correctly marked haunted, but with the wrong category type. Oh, I wish it would show us. Oh, I've already wishlist this. It seems like my kind of... They've got a few bugs and nicks to think out, but I mean, this is a demo. What do you expect? But yeah, I certainly love this. I love that it shows you how many hauntings and things. I just wish it showed you, sorry, the ones you marked incorrectly or missed. I was just like, if you... This was supposed to be this, this, and this at the end, you know. You use a red marker. You know how it is. But yeah, I have this on my wish list already, and I'm looking forward to when it fully releases. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you all soon. You take care now.